Welcome, 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 everybody, back for the second home game of the season for the Eagles. It's a nice 85 degrees here in Hennessey, Oklahoma at Eagle Stadium. Tonight, your Hennessey Eagles come in 0-3 facing off against the Oklahoma Christian Saints. I'll stick to calling them OCS because that's a mouthful. Our captains are Gunnar Holder, Jessen Harden, who is back. Praise the Lord. Cam Griffin, Kevin Trillo, and Weston Smith. And I'm going to go take a picture of OCS's roster real quick. Captains meeting in midfield with tonight's game officials. Your referee, Jim Unruh. Center judge, Jim Bell. Umpire, Donald John. Linesman, Robert Wood. Line judge, Darrell Centers. And back judge, Nick Cush. All right, got my roster here. But yeah, this week the highlight outside of the actual football game is number 15 there at midfield, Jessen Harden. He's been out for the first 3 games of the season due to a injury sustained at the Crossings Festival by a player on this Oklahoma Christian team. I'm not going to go out and say his number, but I'm sure that these guys have his number memorized, as it was not the cleanest of hits in any manner. I don't even know if I can elaborate on it, so I won't elaborate on it. But let's just say, how do I put this? The Eagles were upset. A lot, like very upset. For good reason. Because of that hit, Jessen Harden cannot play offense for this entire season. You'll see a blue thing wrapped around his hand. Yeah, that's a club. So, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. It is running, yes. I don't need our roster. It would just be nice to have. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah. So, for the first time this entire season, the Eagles have everybody that should be starting. And by that I mean nobody's injured, nobody's been ejected. Everybody that should be playing this football game, that is on the football team, is playing this game. Outside of 2 backups because they got suspended because they're idiots. But yeah, thank goodness the defense has bolstered up a little bit. Jessen Harden, he's going to be the Mike linebacker this season. It's been Zach Tillman, and Tillman is just he's really just out of position there. Tillman last season played all edge with Brennan Mendoza or Brennan Valles, and Tillman was very good off the edge, but in this coaching staff scheme, he is more of an outside linebacker, not a Mike. Jessen is a Mike, and Jessen will return to that Mike linebacker position. But yeah, last week we had Cam Griffin return and Kevin Trillo return. Not last week, actually. It's 2 weeks ago. Yeah, been a while. In that game versus Hinton, if you recall, if you watched the game, the Eagles went down by 2 scores and then scored a touchdown via a. Was that the touchdown they scored? Was that the Weston to Kevin touchdown? I don't really remember, but I do remember the kick return that got them within 1 score. Unfortunately, the Eagles could not recover the kick return and would lose the football game to Hinton. So they are 0-3 coming into a very, very formidable OCS team. The Eagles trying to play upset here versus Oklahoma Christian. Yeah, but they lost last week to Hinton 27-21. That was following losses, not last week, 2 weeks ago. Following losses to Crossings and Mount St. Mary's. This OCS team, let me pull up their football. Oh, cool. They haven't posted anything. Oh, that's OCA. Touchback. Oklahoma Christian in Edmond. There we go. Yep, they're 3-0. No surprise. Wins over Christian Heritage, Community Christian, and Luther. The defense will be on the field first. OCS will take it first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. But yeah, last week, the defense just looked a lot better. Now they got that guy with Jessen in the middle. That's just going to make the defense just that much better. So the defense finally at full strength. We'll see what they can muster up against this OCS team that runs it quite a bit. That was a 2-yard carry. Brought down. It'll be a 2nd and 7, it looks like. But yeah, the Eagles coming into this game, they're going to have to stop the run. That number 24, Luke Gray, is a big guy. They need to be able to absorb his block. And number 7, I believe a returning face. Yeah, Brandon Orme played a lot last year. OCS won last year. Boots it out, finds Orme. Nope. Threw it over his head. Still going to have to go. I need to get back into the mix. Number 15 is Garrett Wilson, not to be mistaken with the Jets' Garrett Wilson. That guy's in the NFL. I believe he's actually also number 15. He might be 17. Wilson fires that one, so Orme stopped after a short gain, maybe 2 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 8. Eagles, this will be a big-time stop to get off the field right here. Empty backfield, trips to Wilson's left, 2 receivers to the right. This OCS team returned a lot of those trench guys. Passes, pump fake over the middle. He's got nothing, rolls out to his right side. He's looking, finds nobody. And a flag way back in the backfield. This will be a 4th and 8. It'll be a hold. Are they going to take him back? No way. Yeah. Head coach Mark Cox declines the call. And OCS has a 4th and 8 from the 34-yard line. The punter, James Huffmeyer. Last year, they had, I believe he was their punter, but he was also their kicker. Dude could kick like 50-yard field goals, was probably their punter too. John Michael something, he graduated. So that punt went to the, wait, what? Did that touch Kevin? Okay. I was about to get upset. All right. So, following the not-so-spectacular punt, the Eagles take over 1st down and 10 from the 48-yard line. This is a chance that, if they can get on the board right here and really stick it to this OCS defense, this would be a big-time momentum shift. Weston Smith comes in motion. This will be a handoff, counter to Zach Tillman, brought down in the backfield. That's the big man, number 60, Nick Brooks getting back there, tackle for loss on Zach Tillman. A 2-yard loss. It'll be a 2nd and 12 from inside the Eagles' 50-yard line at the 46. This offense did a very good job of running the ball last week against that Hinton team, which is not small in the trenches, but we'll see if this OCS team is just better in the trenches, regardless of size. Errant snap over the head of Gunnar Holder. He just has to fall on it way back at the 33-yard line. Those are mistakes you have to eliminate in a game like this against OCS. You already are coming in as, looking to get an upset. You can't make very easy mistakes like that. You got to limit the turnovers and limit the errant plays. But 3 receivers out wide. Jacob Johns comes in motion. This will be a pitch to Zach Tillman, and he's not going anywhere. Stopped way back. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Got about a yard, so it'll be a 4th and 23. So Luis Montoya is back to punt. So yeah, that errant snap just really killed the drive. And OCS will get the ball ideally. Oh, wow. That is impressive that he got that one away. Pressure got in there. And OCS will start their drive right where it ended on the last one. 1st down and 10 from the 32 for OCS. So they'll look to fare a little bit better from this side of the field. But yeah, the Eagles this week just have to keep from big plays happening on defensively. That was what killed them last week. They had a 56-yard touchdown, something like that, on the very first play. A 25-yard touchdown later in the game, and then another 40-plus yard touchdown. So they really just have to limit the big plays. Trips out right for Wilson. But this one will go to Orme. Out to the right side. Justin Harden is back there. There's, I think, the first time. I know it's the first time I've not said his name, but the first time I've got to call his name for a tackle. I don't know if it is his first tackle. But there's your welcome back. 2nd and 9. This one going to go to Orme once more. And Gunnar Carthel got back there and slowed him down into a swarm of Eagles up the middle, and it'll be a 3rd and 9. I think OCS probably thought that they were going to come into this game and run the ball very easily, but the Eagles' run defense right now is profiling very well. 2 receivers out wide, one of them the big man Luke Gray. They're going to throw it his way. Carson Riddle in coverage, and Luke Gray to the house. 67-yard touchdown for the big man Luke Gray. I mean, I would say it's a beat, but Luke Gray, Carson was right there. Luke Gray is just, I think, 6'4" at the shortest. He's somewhere in between 6'4" and 6'7". Couldn't tell you, but he's very tall. Carson is, if Luke Gray is 6'7", he has about a foot on Carson. At least, if Carson is 5'9", and Luke Gray is 6'4", quick math, he has 7 inches on him, 7 or 8 inches on him, at the very least. So, I feel like Carson can play his best coverage, but if it's a good ball and Luke Gray is good at high pointing the football, then he will have a field day. So, OCS gets on the board first, 7-0 here with 7 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in this first quarter. So back to return for the Eagles is Weston Smith, Carson Riddle, and Kevin Trillo. To boot it away for OCS is number 32, Mason Lopez. He'll kick it off from the left hash. Right hash. They're going to kick this one away to Carson Riddle. We know what he did on his last return. Hoping to repeat that success. Breaks off one. Carson Riddle gets out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Flag thrown at the 32-yard line. I was hoping he could repeat that same success that he had on his last return. If you don't know, he took it all the way back to the house with like a minute left to go in the game to cut the game to a one-score lead for Hinton. Unfortunately, obviously, the Eagles would lose. But it was a valiant effort. Penalty is on the Eagles, though, so they're going to be brought back to about where Carson returned the ball. So, block in the back. So the Eagles will take over first down and 10 from the 22-yard line. Yeah, right there. Holder looking right, passes this one to Zach Tillman. Tillman's going to take it inside, and Tillman gets a solid gain on that little flip pass. Second and 3 following the 7-yard reception. It's the 2nd and 4. Jacob coming in motion. They're going to hand this one off to Tillman. Tillman trucking his way forward. I think he got just short of the first down marker. Yep, 3rd and inches to go. They might just give him the first. Yep. First down, Eagles. Zach Tillman stretched just enough. First down and 10 for the Eagles from the 33-yard line. That's their first down of the football game. Looking to match that score for OCS. Trips right for Holder. He's looking that direction. He's going to heave it downfield. This one trying to go back shoulder catch for Weston Smith. Good coverage. And the ball falls incomplete. That was Kyler Brown in coverage for OCS. Didn't allow any separation. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter with OCS holding that 7-point lead following a 67-yard touchdown for Luke Gray. Weston Smith coming in motion. They're going to give it to him on the outside. He's got a block. No. Number 11, Jake Lawrence there, shedded the block from Jacob to wrap Weston up. Granted, I don't know why I said granted. I think I was going to say something I just kind of forgot about. Anyways, 2 receivers to Holder's left with the tight end and Zach Tillman both loaded up to that side, but they're going to throw it back shoulder to Kevin Trillo. Incomplete, and the punt team will come on 4th and 8 from the 34-yard line. Luis to punt. Back there to return is... And the punt got blocked. They gotta get that one under control. It was number 14, Henry Rothwell, back to the turn, but it didn't get to him. The first punt almost got blocked. That one did get blocked. So, OCS takes over from the 46-yard line, 1st and 10. These are like those little things that you just can't do. I mean, they're not going, they're not like at the equivalent to like a crucial turnover, but it is something you just have to get under control. Mario Lopez on Luke Gray. It's even bigger mismatch, but Brandon Orme will find the middle of the field and wrapped up inside the 30-yard line, 28-yard line, 1st down and 10 for OCS. Carson will check in for Mario. Yeah, Luke's going to be a mismatch all day. There's just nobody that's that big on this team, and they're going to throw it in the flats over on that Luke Gray side. Number 2, Kyler Brown with the reception. He gets solid yardage. That's where they just kind of like, they draw the attention by running Luke down the field. And then they can just find Kyler Brown down in the flats. They got it stacked to that left side. He's got nothing. Fires that one to Kyler Brown. Brown makes 2 miss and is brought down eventually just outside the 10-yard line, but that will be a 1st down and 10 for OCS. They are driving. Wilson, everyone loaded up to his right side. He's going to pass over the middle of the field behind the receiver. That's number 32 over there, Mason Lopez. Never had a chance to be caught by him. 2nd and 10 from the 13. Wilson with the empty backfield. Nobody in tight end. There's just 5 receivers out wide. Trips to his right, Twins to his left, Orme to his left, and Gray to his right. He's going to look to that side. Now back over to Orme. Orme has a block and was stopped just short of the goal line. A flag. They're waving the penalty off. So this will be a either 2nd and really short or a 1st and goal from about the 3. Yeah. Never mind. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 1-yard line. Everyone's stacked up to Wilson's left. He's going to hand this one off to Orme. People collapsed down on his legs, but he fell 1 yard forward. Fell 1 yard forward. Forward is not a word. Fell 1 yard forward for the touchdown. OCS takes the 13-0 lead as they set for the extra point. To kick is number 32, Mason Lopez. And the extra point is up and good. 14-0. Goes OCS with 4.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter of play. Around, if if you are a college football fan, tomorrow a very good slate of football games. Most notably for people watching this, the University of Oklahoma plays Cincinnati, and Oklahoma State, I believe, plays... it'd be nice if it would show me. I believe Oklahoma State plays TCU. Oh, Iowa State. Okay. But yeah, I might have to cancel my tea time to go watch football tomorrow. There's a whole lot of good games. Colorado, Oregon, FSU, Clemson, Ohio State, Oregon, Alabama, Ole Miss, and then Oklahoma, Cincinnati. That kick goes out of bounds. So the Eagles are in a good field position. I believe it's up to the 35-yard line. So they'll take over, first down and 10. Next week, the Eagles go to Perry, I believe. Then the week after is homecoming versus Chisholm. I most likely will not be there for that game, as I never am on October 6th. Unfortunately. Yeah, next week, go to Perry, and then it's homecoming versus Chisholm the week after. Johns in motion, pass to Weston Smith is just outside of his outstretched arms. That'll be a 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Holder's got 2 people behind him. And fumble on the snap. It's OCS football inside the 35-yard line, down at the 34, first down and 10 for OCS. Like I said, those mistakes, that's the biggest one so far. Just can't be had. You had two like bigger mistakes. You had the errant snap, which was a drive killer on the first drive, and then the blocked punt that gave them immaculate field position. But that one is a turnover inside the 35-yard line, and OCS. Nobody in the backfield. This one going to go to Brandon Orme. I don't think he was expecting it. Oh, man. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Slow-paced game thus far. Orme lines with Wilson. It's going to go to Orme. Handoff gets all the way up to about the 20-yard line. So, yeah, now that OCS is mixing in a lot of passes, the Eagles are going to have a tough time really just run committing. Orme gets another very good gain. Big time set on that offensive line. They're going to hand it out to Orme once more. He is brought down this time. That's Zach Tillman in the backfield. But he did get, I guess, Zach Tillman not in the backfield, but on the tackle. It'll be a 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Play action. That one is swallowed up. The pass completed to Kyler Brown, but he didn't get much, if he got any. So it'd be a 2nd and goal to go from the 8-yard line. He got a few inches. Hand off to Orme, and the backfield is Justin Harden. So Jessen brought him down at the line of scrimmage, it looked like. So 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. And a false start for OCS. So they're going to be moved back to a 3rd and goal from the 13. I think they're able to kick this field goal. I mean, I'm pretty sure their kicker has the leg, but ideally, you just could push him back just a little bit more, maybe put him out of range. But 3rd and goal from the 13. Wilson's got an empty backfield and a timeout called. First charged for OCS. So we will go to a break. OCS leads 14-0 at 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first.
Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and the WEX fleet cards. Come by and see us. We are proud supporters of all our Hennessey Eagles.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Eagle Propane of Hennessey is proud to support all of our area high school athletes. Let them service all of your propane needs. They have the experience to handle your needs large and small. Find out what they can do for you by calling 405-853-4445. Eagle Propane is at the corner of Highways 81 and 51 on the north side of Hennessey. They are proud to service the Hennessey, Enid, and Kingfisher areas for all of your propane needs.
And we are back. OCS got 3rd and goal to go from the 14-yard line. Garrett Wilson back there. Empty backfield. Looking left. Rolls out just a little bit. Finds number 14. Touchdown. OCS. That one to number 14, Henry Rothwell. And OCS gets on the board once again, 20-0 here in the first. Mason Lopez to kick the PAT. Oh, yeah, he definitely has the leg for like a 20-yarder. It is good. So, OCS leads 21-0 with 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. We'll go check around 2A this week. Last week, the big shocker was Chisholm taking down Kingfisher. I received word following that game, though, that Kingfisher had quite a bit of big-time injuries. But right now, Luther beating Crossing 6-0. Victory Christian leads Okmulgee 16-0. I said 6-0 for Luther and Crossings? I hope it did. Adair leads Sequoia Claremore 21-6. Rejoice Christian trails Salina 7-8. Millwood losing to Alva right now 6-0. So we'll follow that one. I doubt that one continues. If Millwood loses to Alva, that would be shocking. It would be just about as shocking as Millwood almost losing to Hennessey last year. I feel like I've referenced this in like every single game since that Millwood game. The kick goes to number 1, Carson Riddle. Riddle has blockers and escapes to the 42-yard line. Eagles will take over, first down and 10 from the 42. Any other games that are exciting? Washington beat Frederick 42-7. But nope, nothing really big happening right now. I refuse to try to pronounce Vian or Vian. I don't really care anymore. Holder pitches to Tillman, and Tillman maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. I believe he did, so it's 2nd and 10. Windows nice and clean. I don't remember if they were clean this time 3 weeks ago. And Tillman is swallowed up way back at the 40-yard line. I guess not way back, but back at the 40-yard line. But they're only going to call it about a yard loss. Not even, actually. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Okay. He didn't, but that's okay. I mean, maybe he did. I guess forward progress probably gets him to the line of scrimmage. But 3rd and 10 from the 42 with just inside a minute to go here in the first quarter. 3 receivers out wide with Gunner, Holder, and Zach Tillman back there in the backfield. Holder looking to his right side. Got past to Kevin Trillo. Kevin Trillo breaks off a tackle. 58-yard touchdown for the junior wide receiver, Kevin Trillo. There's number 2 for number 10. His 2nd touchdown of the season is what I meant by that, if you didn't pick it up. He's saying head top. Kevin, that was a slant. It wasn't a deep ball. You didn't go up and moss that guy. But good catch, Kevin. So the Eagles get on the board, 21-6. After that big-time play, and they're going to go... Why? Why did they do that? I don't understand it. It doesn't make... One of these days, someone will explain that to me. I think I saw somebody explain it on Twitter. I just didn't care to... I didn't care to... Oh, it's a penalty on the defense. Okay. I believe I saw someone say on Twitter that it's like they line up over there to see what the defense is running, but I don't know how you get a consensus to what the defense is running if half of them are split up. I don't know. Someone will explain it, I'm sure. Luis Montoya hit a car. Yes. Nope. I don't think I hit a car. Although it did, I think, maybe go into the ditch on the other side of the street. Oh, I am. I'm on. Yeah. So, Luis Montoya makes the extra point, and the Eagles get on the board. 21-7 following the 58-yard touchdown for Kevin Trillo. Watching Luis kick it is so fun. I honestly want one of our drives to stall at like the 35-yard line so he would have a 52-yarder to kick because I just want to see if he can make it. Okay, I just want to see. Good job, Kevin. I'm going to head top him in golf tomorrow. So, Luis will boot it away. Back to return for OCS is... I can't see their numbers. They're so scrunched up. It's annoying. So I just won't say them. 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Luis boots it away. This one will go to the back of the end zone. So, OCS will take over first down at 10 from the 20-yard line. Hopefully, they can repeat the success, and by they, I mean the Eagles, repeat the success they had last time OCS was on the 20-yard line. OCS got a first down and then was immediately stalled. Big time loaded up, set to that left side. You got Trips Bunch and Luke Gray, the tight end. Orme is going to take it out to that left side, breaks off one, and gets just short of a first down. Kevin gets the tackle. So, it'll be a 2nd and 1. Wilson looking deep, fires deep, and that one way overthrown. He was looking for number 44, Hayden Brake, gunner holder in coverage. Penalty marker, a holding. So yeah, they're going to send him back, 2nd and 11 now, so that Brandon Orme run is, what's the word? Brandon Orme run is... Yeah, that's the word. Nullified. 1 second left to go in the first quarter. I'll go yell at Bert and say, you should have just let it run for that 1 second. It's a joke. Kind of. So, one more play left to go here in this first quarter. Wilson dumps it off to that right side. That is Hayden Reese once more. This time, or Hayden Brake once more. This time it's completed and gets up to the 37-yard line. OCS will take over first down and 10, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. OCS leads 21-7 as we head into the second quarter.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Okay, we are back. Second quarter of play. OCS heads into... Okay. I was adjusting the quarter, and Luke Gray gets inside the Eagles' 40-yard line to about the 37 for a huge gain. Okay. Yeah, OCS heads into the second quarter with a 14-point lead, and now they're inside the 40-yard line of the Eagles' territory. Fake handoff, pass over to number 14, Henry Rothwell, I believe. Yes. The Eagles scored a touchdown via Kevin Trillo on a 58-yarder is what I'm going to call it because I don't remember. Yeah, 58 sounds like 58-yard touchdown for Kevin Trillo. OCS has scored in a numerous amount of ways, most memorably a very long touchdown for Luke Gray. And Brandon Orme shoves his way to a first down. Orme runs very hard. It's the making of a good high school running back. 1st and 10 from the 27.
Oh, so he was getting held. Never shot the gap.
Yeah, I mean, most running backs, like if you have that compact size that Orme has, like especially in these lower levels of 2A, you know, if you're big and you run really hard, like it's just hard to stop you. Like for the Eagles a few years ago, Keegan Kreitz, like Keegan is just built like a fullback, built like a smaller nose tackle, yet you know he played running back for the Eagles, and just you can't bring him down. Like it's just not easy. And if you run hard with that type of size, it's just you're a good running back. Or Casman Hill. Casman Hill for Chandler last year in the playoffs ran for, I don't know if it was 296 or like 396. He ran for a lot of yards last year if you watch that playoff game. And that was a mix of his size, his running hard, and just being a very, very good running back. That guy is so good. We were looking at the stats, and I don't know if it was 296 or 396. I hope it was 296, just because if you ran for 400 yards in one football game, that would have been ridiculous. But yeah, that guy is good. Anyways, Wilson heaves it. Beautiful spiral out to the left back side of the left end zone. You know what? You get the gist. So, 3rd and 4 from the 21-yard line. Eagles looking to force them to kick. I think they can make this 21, 10, 5. 36-yard field goal, I believe. Yeah. No, because I think they go back 7 yards. Maybe. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Brandon Orme is stopped short of the first down. I believe he may have fell forward just enough. No, he did not. 4th and inches, but I don't believe they're going to kick a field goal when they have number 7 in the backfield on a short yardage situation. I think they're going to take a look at this one, see if he got the first down. So yeah, we'll go to a short break. Officials timeout. Eagles trail 14.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
They will give him the first down. So OCS got first down and 10 to go from the Eagles' 18-yard line. Garrett Wilson lined up back there alone. Orme's going to come in motion. They're going to fake it to him. He's looking to that right side. Going to dump it off to Henry Brake. Good tackle by Kevin Trillo. Not Henry Brake, Hayden Brake. I'll get his name right eventually.
Kevin Trillo put the brakes on him.
Yeah. I'm going to use that whenever that kid gets brought down again. I hope the camera didn't pick you up so that I can be viewed as original.
You what?
Hope the camera didn't pick you up so I can be viewed as original. Wilson back there. Empty backfield once more. They're going to look right. Jacob got pressure. Heaves it to the back of the end zone. That one caught. He got a foot in bounds. Touchdown. OCS. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I have so many words for that play. Wow. Okay. Jacob Johns flew back there. Immediately got pressure. Just evaded by Wilson. And instead of throwing to Brandon Orme, who was wide open in the flats, like immediately, he just decides, you know what, I'm going to heave it off my back foot, place a dime in the back of the end zone, and OCS scores. Okay, 27-7. Man, that had potential to be a 6 or 7 yard sack, and it ended up being a 18-yard touchdown. Unfortunate. That extra point up and good. So, OCS, 28-7 here with 9:30 to go in the second quarter. So, back deep to return for the Eagles is the usual suspects, Kevin Trillo, Weston Smith, Carson Riddle. And OCS will boot this one away after the 18-yard touchdown. This one to Weston Smith, bobbled, but he gets on it pretty quickly. Evades one tackle and brought down at the 30-yard line. First down and 10 for the Eagles. First and 10, Eagles. Jacob Johns in motion. Holder looking to his left, and I assume he was trying to just toss that one away. I was going to say, I don't think that he was trying to go to someone there. Okay. Trillo in motion, and David Gonzalez jumps. I think they're trying to say that OCS was the one that jumped, but Kaysen was silenced by the official. So, 2nd and 15 from the 25. Trillo in motion. They're going to give it to him on the pitch. He's got blockers, and he will get up to the 36-yard line. 11-yard gain for Kevin Trillo. There'll be a 3rd and 4. Henry Rothwell on the tackle. So Kevin will check out because he needs some water. Meh. Back in my day, we didn't have water. Shrimpstone is right. He's looking that way, and that one deflected, almost picked off. That's just a good defensive play right there by number 11, Jake Lawrence. Got back there immediately and makes the swat, because that, as long as it was just a good pass and caught, would have been at least first down. And Carson jumped. So the Eagles are going to have to punt it 5 yards further. Luis to punt it away. Back to return is Henry Rothwell. And Luis, ooh. I want to make a joke that Jacob actually caught it, but Luis, that one went off the toe. I think it's supposed to go off the toe, but I think it shanked it, I guess. I was trying to find a nicer word to say shanked it, but I don't think there is a nicer word. So, not crossings. OCS going to take over 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Man. What is going on? They're repunting it? There is a inadvertent whistle. Okay. So we'll repunt it. Redo it all over. It's like we had a time machine. That didn't happen. Not jog your memory, erase your memory. Luis gets this one off, but catches it high, and it's going to be like a 5-yard difference, really. So 1st down and 10 for OCS from the 39-yard line. Man. So, Wilson Once again, going to have an empty backfield. Trips to his left. He's going to be looking to that side. Shifts his attention to the right side and overthrows Brandon Orme just slightly. Orme a little too fast out of the backfield for Jacob. I guess not out of the backfield, out of the slot for Jacob. Had him by a step or two. Just a little bit overthrown by Garrett Wilson. Put him back a wide receiver. It's a joke, because, yeah, Garrett Wilson's a wide receiver in the NFL. I think I've already made that joke. 100% have. Okay. They're going to hand this one off to number 9. Who is that? Eli Winter. See, that's what I mean. That kid doesn't really have the size. He just runs really hard. Like, he got out there, he hit his hole, and then he just didn't stop turning his feet. Made a few moves, and got, I think, like 7 yards? 6 yards? Yeah. 3rd and 4. Now, they're going to hand it off to Eli Winter once again. Makes one man miss. And a 1st and 10 for OCS. Eli Winter will check out. Brandon Orme makes his return to the gridiron. 1st down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Twins to each side. Orme is going to go out in motion. Snap is dropped, and that one is caught. Flag in the backfield. That one caught by Kyler Brown. It was either Kevin Not Brown, or it was wait, no, wait, what? Never mind. Names and me don't get along. Holding on the offense. So they're going to be brought back a ways. I think the ball is supposed to be 1 yard back, but so it'll be a 1st and 19 from the 36. Drops back, fires. Ooh, he put a lot of mustard on that one for Kyler Brown, and it goes through the hands of Kyler Brown. 2nd and 19. Second and 20 sounds so much better than 19 because they move it back to where it should be. Well, they have it halfway back. It's not on the 37 or the 36, but at least they moved a football back. Moved it a yard and a half. Nope, a foot and a half. So, 2nd and 19 and a half from the 36 and a half. They're looking to his left side, fires it, pretty deep ball downfield for Luke Gray in stride. That's good coverage by Kevin. That the guy's just huge. So, OCS with the touchdown. I'm eating real quick. They told me coming in.
It's pretty good.
PAT is up and good, so OCS takes the 35-7 lead. And we will go to a short break.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Okay. So, Eagles, following the second Luke Ray touchdown, maybe the third. I think it's second. I don't know. 35-7. This return will go to Weston Smith, fielded cleanly and brought down at the 30-yard line. Eagles will take over 1st and 10, looking to fare better than they have on the last few drives. I mean, this week wow, words are really hard, aren't they? This week they're facing just a really good team. I mean, obviously it's a winnable game. Every football game you go into is winnable, unless like we played like the Cowboys. But like anything can happen. Once again, I'll throw it back to that pass incomplete. Once again, I'll throw it back to that Millwood game. Like Hennessey. We thought obviously we didn't think we had no chance, but I'm sure everybody that, was expecting a game, and I'm sure Millwood themselves didn't expect us to have a chance, and we led that first half. You saw South Alabama take out Oklahoma State last week, as I would love to reference that. You see, FCS teams taking down, really good college football teams. Kevin Trillo on the reverse, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage back at the 25, and he fumbled it away. That's going to be a touchdown for OCS. Number 10, Preston McMinn. Anyways, back to my point. Every football game is winnable, but, obviously the Eagles come into this football game, as the underdogs, a little bit outmatched. We have 28 players on our football team. At OCS has 40 over there. So not only is it just just talent discrepancy, it's also just competitive depth. It's just, this game is more of a, obviously you want to win every football game you play, but this game is more of a survive game. You don't want to go into, you have a stretch. The Eagles could win the next 4 football games after this. They could win versus Perry, they can win versus Chisholm, they can win versus Alva, and they can win versus Newkirk. Maybe it's the next 3, because I think they may. The Eagles have 3 or 4. Yeah, okay. Their next 4 games are so incredibly winnable. They can win Perry, they can win Chisholm, they can win Blackwell, they can win Alva. Alva is the toughest game of those 4. And I still think Alva will be more of a Hinton level team to beat. If they just don't make mistakes, they can beat that football team. Then you play Millwood. Millwood, very good football team. They have a few D1 athletes, 4-star wide receiver commit Jaden Nickens is on that team. Millwood's very good. And then they play Newkirk, the last game of the season. In reality, right now, the Eagles, if they just play good football and do not make silly mistakes like they did against Hinton, they could go 5-5 this season. And, maybe they do pull off. I'm not going to just completely rule them out against Millwood. We saw what happened last year. I think it's my 3rd time referencing this game. I just love referencing it. It was so cool. But I think a realistic record expectation is Carson Riddle takes this one out to about the 29-yard line. See, Carson just never stops turning his feet. He gets up to the 30. A realistic record expectation right now, probably for the Eagles, about 5-5, 4-6, 5-5. If they play really good football, they can pretty comfortably be 5-5 at the end of the season, and maybe punch a ticket into the playoffs. So, yeah, I mean, this week is just more of a survive. You know, you don't want Gunner to get, injured. You don't want Weston or Kevin or Jessen again or any of your offensive linemen to get injured. Speaking of, Casey Copeland had to take a few plays out of the game. He's presumably injured. I don't know. 2-yard carry for Tillman. So 2nd and 8. But yeah, OCS 42-7 lead. So right now, for the rest of this game, it's more about just like seeing what works against a team like this, executing your plays the best that you can, and staying healthy. Someone jumped. Get a few of those younger guys some reps, see what plays work, what plays don't. Just figure out some things headed into Perry next week. And, I mean, obviously, I've said it, like, you can't, there's no football game that's not winnable in a realistic setting. So, maybe they pull off the greatest comeback in history right here. Guess we'll see. Holder with the reception to Weston Smith. He gets good yardage on that, I believe 8 yards, maybe 9. Yeah, 9 yards. 10 yards. So 3rd and 1 to go from the 39-yard line. We'll see what the Eagles can muster up. 5 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in this second quarter of play. We're going to go with a speed option, and Tillman lays someone out. And Tillman hit hard after the play. I believe this is going to be a, I'd tell you, but I don't know. I'm just not inclined on penalties, so I lied to you. He gave the signal. I still don't know. I'll just wait for Patrick to say it. That's what I usually do. Wait for Patrick to say who tackled it. Wait for Patrick to say what the penalty is. It's a penalty on OCS. Unnecessary roughness. Okay. So that's like a 15-yard penalty after the end of the run. So the Eagles will take over. Not take over, but continue their drive, 1st down and 10 from OCS's 43-yard line. Don't see Tillman. In the backfield is, yeah, Tillman's out right now. I think in the backfield, is it Tucker? They're going to throw this one to Weston, and it drops down. Good coverage. Yeah, number 22 is Tucker Goff. I guess Tucker's the backup running back now because Noah Diaz is no longer playing. So Tucker is the backup running back to Tillman. They're going to throw this one to the far side. Weston runs over one man, gets a few yards. Third and 8 from the 43-yard line. Trillo and Weston lined up to the left side of Holder. Tucker sent out in motion. And pressure immediately. That completion to Tucker. That's his first completion definitely of the season and maybe of his Hennessey Eagle career. I don't really know. Because Tucker's a running back and like a linebacker, but he doesn't really get reps at running back. So I believe that's his first reception of his Eagle career. Now, I can be very wrong. I don't know. But I'm going to say it is because that's cool. 4th and 10. Eagles obviously going to go for it in this situation. 4-down territory with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Down by a lot. Holder drops back, looking left. Pass over to Carson Riddle is caught, but he did not get the first down. So, turnover on downs at the 36-yard line. OCS will take over. 1st down and 10 with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to play here in the first half with a 35-point cushion for OCS. After this, I think I'll just leave the camera going. It is mini cheer, and then pump, pass, and kick, and then band. In the backfield, Eli Winter is brought down. That is number 5, Nick Murray. The cousin duo of Cameron Griffin and Nick Murray. What a dynamic duo. Every play that Nick makes in his Hennessey High School career, I'm going to exemplify it. I don't think that's the word, but I'm just going to go with it. Because false start on OCS, so it'll be 2nd and 15. But yeah, Nick into the game right now. Tillman has his pads off. Looks like a shoulder injury, and that's, I think, the extent of which I can elaborate. If I can even say shoulder injury. Oh, well. Another penalty. I think this is going to be a illegal motions. They're going back to a 2nd and 20. Second charge timeout for the Eagles. So we will take a break. Hennessey trails 42-7.
Collegiate Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
And we are back. Pitch to Eli Winter. He is brought down after a short gain. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. I guess the penalty was waived off. Jacob Johns and Weston Smith are the two bodies I saw get up from that tackle, so I'll credit them with it. 3rd and 11. I guess it was Cam Griffin and Weston Smith. Oh well. 3rd and 11 from the 37-yard line. Wilson, that's not Wilson anymore. The pass from number 18. We'll go check who that is. Wyatt Fitzgerald. 4th and 11, and the OCS punt team will jog onto the football field. Back to return the punt is Kevin Trillo and Weston Smith. Mason Lopez to boot this one away for the Saints. Delay of game on Oklahoma Christian. Finding every way to say their game. That one is high and headed for the stands. Looks like it went out of bounds at the Eagles' 49-yard line. They will take over first down and 10. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go with the Christian Saints up 35. I can't really think of many other ways to say their name. The Oklahoma Saints, maybe? I don't know. I would say the New Orleans Saints ripoff, but I don't think that they stole their logo. I believe they have an original logo, unlike most high school teams. Dropping back, fires to Jacob Johns. That is a defensive pass interference on number 5, Gray Franklin. So 15-yard penalty, and the Eagles are going to get up to the, quick math, 37-yard line. First down and 10. Actually, it's defensive holding. I figure if you hold the receiver, that is defensive pass interference, but I guess I don't know anything. First and 10 from the 42 after the 10-yard penalty for defensive holding. Maybe he held him off the line of scrimmage. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I'm not a ref. Because I don't like people yelling at me. Makes me sad. Pitch to Weston Smith. Kicks it out to that far side. Breaking off tackles, but just can't just get much out of it. Feels like the farther he went, the more Saints showed up. Go Big Blue. Bam, 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 bam. A minute 50 to go here in this second quarter. 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line following the 2-yard reception. Well, I guess it was a reception for Weston Smith. Holder is going to unwind it. No pass interference. Okay. I guess it was just good coverage over there. Third and 8 now from the 40-yard line. Holder, pressure, rolls out left, fires to Weston Smith. Caught! What a ball, what a catch! Head top. That one was, I think. Maybe. I don't know. That was just a really good ball by Holder and a good catch by Weston. Adjusts his body well to make that snag. 1st and 10 from the 15. Big time play for Hennessey. I can rhyme. High snap is corralled. Fires, fade to the back of the end zone. That one picked off. Number 32 on the interception. That's the kicker, Mason Lopez. The primary kicker, I guess. Doesn't kick off. But Mason Lopez on the interception. First down and 10 for OCS. Now with a minute and 15 to go. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. Okay. Sweet. Fitzgerald looks right. Completion to number 28, Hudson Abel. That's a tackle for loss for Kevin Trillo. Back second and 11 now from the 30-yard line. Just inside of a minute to play here in this first half. Following this, I'll just leave the camera on for anybody that wants to watch the mini cheer, the band, or punt, pass, and kick. Eli Winter corralled down, slammed down. And he is down, yeah. He was thrown down really hard. They're calling for the ambulance. Okay, we're going to go to break.
Need fuel for your vehicle? We'll take care of you at 81 Plus Services, or you may know us as 81 Cross Services, located at 410 North Main in Hennessey. We meet your 24-hour fueling needs with diesel, dyed diesel, and 100% gasoline. We accept most major credit cards such as Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and the WEX fleet cards. Come by and see us. We are proud supporters of all our Hennessey Eagles.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Eagle Propane of Hennessey is proud to support all of...
Winter being helped off the field. No ambulance needed. Luckily. I believe, I don't think I can elaborate on it, but there was a need for the ambulance in the moment. But he is up, around, and moving. Luckily. So, 3rd and 9 from the 32-yard line. 27 seconds remain in this first half of play. They're going to enter this one out. Ooh, Luke Gray trying to go up. Incomplete. Pass attempted to Luke Gray, Kevin Trillo in coverage. It's crazy because Kevin's like 5'10", 5'11", and Luke Gray makes him look like just the tiniest person. So they will punt this one away. 4th and 9. Weston Smith back deep to return. That's a good punt. Out. Crossed somewhere near like the 35, I think. Oh, crossed at the 43. So, 5 seconds remain. Eagles have one play to go 57 yards. So, we'll see what deep shot they draw up, or I assume deep shot. Okay, they're just going to hand it off to Tucker. So Tucker, solid gain, and that is the whistle for the first half of play. The Eagles trailed 42-7, their lone score coming from a 58-yard touchdown by Kevin Trillo. So we will go to half. We'll leave this camera up for those that want to watch the mini cheer perform, or the punt, pass, and kick, or the band. But we will be back for the second half of play. Eagles trail by 35. My lovely camera worker, Jude Heston, not here, late as usual. Let's give him a call. Because he knows he's supposed to run the camera for me every second half. Hey, you know you're supposed to run the camera. I see you. Okay, he's coming. He can be upset all he wants. I don't care. I don't care. Jude. We'll zoom in now. I'm incapable of using these cameras. Twins bunched up to the left side. Holder will look to that side. Passes to Weston Smith, incomplete. Ow. It's like some... Hello. What? Yeah, I did. Every first half, I have someone. You know the gist.
I meant the whole thing.
Have I ever had someone for the whole thing?
No. That's why I asked a specific question. I was like, do you have someone?
No. You... Yes, of course I have someone for the first half. But... Next time.
Okay, yeah.
No, next time you need to be more specific.
Okay. Great. That was the quietest whisper I think I've ever heard.
3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. That one is caught by Weston Smith. He picks up 8 yards on the carry. Or not on the carry. On the reception. Nick Murray into the game. I introduced to you Tylenol. Timeout. So we go to a break.
Our area high school athletes. Let them service all of your propane needs. They have the experience to handle your needs large and small. Find out what they can do for you by calling 405-853-4445. Eagle Propane is at the corner of Highways 81 and 51 on the north side of Hennessey. They are proud to service the Hennessey, Enid, and Kingfisher areas for all of your propane needs.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving upskills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you. Oklahoma Career Tech.
You know, Daniel, that chair is the worst thing on the planet Earth.
Camera's on. Your mic's on, buddy. Don't diss the chair. It's not its fault.
Yes, it is.
Weston Smith's going to take the, I don't even know what you call that, wildcat snap, but it works to perfection. He gets like a lot of yards, 1st and 10, all the way to like the 45. I know there's a way to raise this jail. Oh, there it is. Boom. Hold on. 1st and 10 from the 46 following the long carry, I guess, for Weston Smith. Kevin Trillo going to come in motion. That was unintentional. That snap bounced off the hands of Gunnar Holder into Tucker Goff's hands, and he is wrapped up and slammed down behind the line of scrimmage. Zach Tillman is he on the sidelines? I don't believe so. I believe Casey Copeland is back in, though. Where is Zach? And another errant snap. Holder drops back, looking to his right side, airs it out, back shoulder, Kevin Trillo. The official made it very clear that he was not in bounds. No. The official made that very clear. Yeah, he went with like a whole... He wanted to let them know that he did not get a foot in. Okay. Luis back to punt, 4th and 15. They are running the clock for the second half. So we already have 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. That is a high punt down at the 32-yard line. OCS takes over, first down and 10. So, we're about to hear live Hennessey Eagles.tv, powered by Squirtle. We thank you for watching wherever you may be, whether you're an OCS fan, a Hennessey Eagle fan, a football fan, or you just like listening to me talk so much. There's people that do that. My grandma. My name is Taylor Ladwig. I'm my lovely cameraman that is so ecstatic to be here is Jude Heston. Handoff. Nick Murray misses the tackle. Just want to make that very clear. Look, I'm really trying to make this entertaining as possible. If you think I'm getting off topic or being annoying, that's tough. Got to make this entertaining. Got to keep you viewers around. Yeah, 5.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Handoff. Brought down. Got just 2 yards. 3rd and 6. 6th down. Looky. Six down, 9 to go. Handoff up the middle is wrapped up. So it'll be a 4th down. According to the scoreboard, it's going to be a 7th down. Let's show you guys what we're talking about so you don't think we're crazy. 6. How funny. I will touch your camera whenever I want. They got the first? No way. Huh. I guess that's why I'm not an official. Because my eyes often deceive me. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Handoff once again up the middle. The running back in the game right now is number 19, Carter McCullough. Gets a 2-yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 8. Hand off to McCullough once more. He is brought down by Isaac Renteria and Kevin Trillo. I beat Patrick. I said it beforehand. 3rd and 6 from the 44. The Eagles, next week, go to Perry. Of course, that'll be brought to you live, HennesseyEagles.tv. Right here, from wherever Perry decides to put me. That one heaved downfield through the hands. Oh, kid. I don't know why I said kid. He's probably older than me. 28 Hudson Abel. That is a tough drop. That probably would have been, I mean, I'm not going to go assume, but he is a backup wide receiver. So that was probably going to be his first touchdown of the year. It's quite unfortunate for the young man. But yeah, Eagles go to Perry next week. That'll be brought to you live, and I stress that because the week after is, I mean, I'm sure it'll be brought to you live. I don't know if it'll be an announcer because the announcer won't be me. Nick Murray almost got back there, but yeah, I will be out of town, unfortunately, for that homecoming game against Chisholm, unless unforeseen circumstances take place and we go to Texas at 11 at night or 6 in the morning. I couldn't tell you. But the Eagles will fall to Eagles will fall to 0-4 following this loss to the Oklahoma Christian Saints. The Eagles, I don't know why I can't, like, I'm listening to Patrick. But the Eagles have a very winnable game next week against Perry. Both teams pretty evenly matched. The Eagles won that game tight last year. It was probably their worst played football game of the year. Outside of probably Chandler. They shouldn't play too well in that, but they did get a win, so a win is a win. But yeah, the Eagles have a very winnable 4-game stretch. They will fall to 0-4, but they can beat Perry, they can beat Chisholm, they can beat Blackwell. Well, they can't beat Newkirk, but they can beat Blackwell, and that pass completed to Kevin Trillo. And they can beat Alva. Alva at halftime was not tied with Millwood, 28-13. Not winning, of course, versus Millwood, but they kept it pretty close. I'm sure Millwood will come out in the second half with a statement, but Alva kept it pretty close against Millwood, so they may have a pretty decent team. The Eagles, in order to win that game, granted 4 weeks away, so I don't know why I'm worrying about it. I just am. They just have to stop one of their big guys in Lance Mathers, but the clock running down, penalty. Next week versus Perry. I forgot what happened in that game last year, other than the fact that it was pretty sloppy for the Eagles. I just know it's a former Chisholm quarterback, so we have a former Chisholm quarterback matchup next week with... I couldn't tell you his name for Perry. I just know he's from Chisholm. Maybe he moved, but Gunnar Holder did come from Chisholm. I think it's like Jackson Cunningham. No, it's definitely not. Something like that. But yeah, Perry next week, winnable away. Will be streamed if you can't make the trek. Perry is one of the only teams that remains in the Eagles district next year. Next year, the Eagles district will contain Perry, and that is the closest drive the Eagles will have next season is Perry if they play them away once again. That's 45 minutes. They have Perry, they have Alva, they have Newkirk, maybe. They have Kiefer, I think. They have Kellyville, I think. They have Community Christian, I know. They have Luther, I know. And that makes 8. 7 plus the Eagles. 8. I can count. Pride myself on it. My pre-K teacher, Miss Hugaboon, taught me that. I think. Maybe. Maybe it was my kindergarten teacher, Miss Shamonic. Shout out to Miss Hugaboon, Miss Shamonic, Miss Russell, Miss Butler. Pre-K through 2nd grade. I would say they taught me how to speak, but I don't think they did. And that one intercepted at the line of scrimmage. What a play right there by number 10, Prestic McMinn. The brother. I lied. I guess he is the McMinn that I was thinking of. Oh, okay. Thought he had a brother on the team. As always. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line for OCS following the interception at the line of scrimmage by Preston McMinn. Is that his name? I know it's McMinn because I just said it like 4 times, but. Handoff up the middle. Yes. Carter McCullough with the 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Handed off. McCullough once more brought down in the backfield. That is Jacob Johns and Isaac Renteria. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Third and 5 from the 28. Handoff. McCullough. He's going to get a 1st down. No. I think he is just short. Yeah, the clock is being run down. 4th and 1. And just 10 minutes inside this 4th quarter. That one is going to be a touchdown, I think. Oh, I think Carter McCullough got pushed out at the 1-yard line. Nope. He doesn't get in. Yeah. Their players were quite excited. Well, McCullough was, but. Pushed out at the 1-yard line. So, McCullough and company have a yard to go to punch this one into the end zone. It'll go to McCullough. Breaks off a tackle, dives, and Carter McCullough with the touchdown. That makes it 48-7. Extra point is up and good. Didn't look very good, but I guess it was. Okay. So we'll go to a short break. Eagles trail 49-7.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
I wonder if this, hold on. We're going to try something. I'm going to cut real quick. Nope. I'm trying to figure out how I can just get my mic to automatically turn off whenever I cut to like commercials. You know what? I'm not smart enough for this. That kick will... Ooh, I think the Eagles got that one. Yep. At about the 30-yard line. I want to get it to turn off whenever I go to commercials. Yeah. But I'm not smart enough. Toggle automate. Okay, no. Yeah. Maybe it's in like these settings. Hand off to Tucker Goff. Coda Franklin in at quarterback. Wait. Okay. Audio settings. Nope. Alright, I give up. 2nd and 6 following the 4-yard carry for the senior Tucker Goff. Once again, and this time Tucker Third and 6. Coda Franklin takes it. Coda Franklin cuts it up the field. Coda Franklin gets up to the 41-yard line. So we have 4th and short. Let him run it again. Come on, Coda. Get a first down. I wonder if I can say it. Kaysen does not have his pads on anymore. I think leg injury. I think I can say that. And Tillman has a sling on his right arm. I think I can say that. Sling over his left shoulder, extending to his right arm. Yeah, I know. But it looks like his right arm. You see? Timeout, so we'll go to short break.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Come out of the timeout. 4th and 1 from the 41. Coda Franklin and Tucker Goff leading the backfield at the moment. The freshman-senior combo. Never mind, it's Jacobin at quarterback. The lefty. Michael Vick, but immobile. Never mind, he is mobile. Jacob Johns, first down. No. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Coda Franklin back in at quarterback. Jacob Johns did his duties as Michael Vick. Tucker Goff gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. What other lefty quarterbacks have existed in the NFL? The hefty lefty, Jared Lorenzen. Dude, I'm gonna get so many people. You get so off topic. But like, dude, what do you want me to talk about? The grass on the field looks very nice tonight. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Like, whenever the game's going, I'll talk about the game. But Coda Franklin takes it himself. Coda gets 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 8 or 3rd and 8. But yeah, like whenever they're in the huddle, like what do they want me to say? OCS's white jerseys looked beautiful tonight. As I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like I can only talk about the game to an extent, or like for so long. And there's not really much to talk about right now. I mean, the Eagles just tonight, you go up against, the superior team, and they play well. They don't make, mistakes. That one tipped up in the air. Mario Lopez makes the catch. Mario Lopez. Nice. Only got back to the line of scrimmage, though. 4.5 minutes remains. 43. Who is 43? Trent Bird. Let Coda sling one. Coda to Mario Lopez. Okay. Not the worst ball, but incomplete, so OCS will take over. But yeah, the Eagles just, OCS is a really good team. Eagles are young, still trying to figure some things out. And OCS was just a better team tonight. They ran the ball efficiently, and it's not even lapses in coverage on Luke Gray. It's just that guy's just huge, right? So like, regardless of who you have on the field against him, like the biggest guy on our team isn't as tall as him. None of our corners are tall. I think Weston's probably the tallest at 5'11", maybe 6 foot. But like even then, Luke Gray has 5-6 inches on him. So that's automatically a mismatch. So he had, 2 or 3 touchdowns off of just throwing it up to him. Had a few big chunk plays. And then Brandon Orme just ran the ball very effectively like he did last season. I called his name many times last year because the kid just is a very good running back. Runs hard. Knows what he's doing. Cuts up hard, hits the holes hard. Like, good running back. And Garrett Wilson at quarterback. I mean, dude he's a pretty deep ball, pretty spiral. Makes good decisions. And that's number 3. Oh my! Breaks off a few tackles. Drew Matthews rumbling his way inside the 10-yard line. Drew Matthews for OCS. Gets all the way to the 10, but penalty marker. But yeah, Garrett Wilson at quarterback for OCS makes some very solid throws. Yeah, there's some times like on that touchdown. I know it's way. They scored a touchdown on a play. Guy had a toe tap in the back of the end zone. If you watch the game, you'll remember that. But like there were safer options. Like he threw that off his back foot to the back of the end zone. Like it's an absolutely great ball. So in hindsight, it works out 100% of the time. But like 9 times out of 10, you take the wide open check down. OCS will be brought back. But like all in all, Garrett Wilson, a very good quarterback. Brandon Orme at running back is a very good running back. Luke Gray made a lot of big plays today, even though he's a basketball player. Oh Oh, my, Isaac Renteria. Woo-hoo! He blew that up. Okay, Isaac. Yeah, the Eagles, I mean, today wasn't even a game of mistakes. Sure, they did make mistakes, but, I mean, you're just going up against the superior football team. And the Eagles would have had to play, like, their best football. And, like, it's just, like, games like this are just hard to win. Like I said earlier, I mean, there's no game that is unwinnable that is a realistic matchup. You know, like, I'm sure if we went up, oh my, okay. Oh, okay, he's upset. But Nick Murray! Nick Murray and Isaac Renteria get back there. This will be a 3rd and long setup. But no football game is unwinnable. It's just a matter of, like, the Eagles would have to play their absolute best football, and OCS would have to make a lot of mistakes when you're playing, you know, really good football teams that are well, and a team like OCS is well coached. They are, you know, organized. They know what they're doing, and that's not to say the Eagles don't. It's just a matter of, like, you need a team like OCS if you want to win. You have to play your best football, and you need a team like OCS to make mistakes. But OCS just isn't going to make a lot of mistakes. You know, Garrett Wilson isn't going to throw some errant pick that'll end up being a pick 6. You know, they're not going to fumble. They're not going to have, like, you know, like a muffed punt or something. It's just a matter of, like, these games are, I know I've said like 100 times, like, but games like this are just hard to win. OCS takes a knee, and that'll be the end of our football game, presumably. But yeah, the Eagles will fall to 0-4. There's really not much to say about this game. It's not like the Eagles played exceptionally bad. OCS just played well. They had a good game plan. They executed the game plan. And they played good football tonight. The Eagles still have a few mistakes to clean up. An errant snap, an interception. The pass rush for OCS was potent tonight. The run defense was good for OCS. I mean, there's a lot to say, but I just don't have the words to describe it, really. But Eagles fall to 0-4 and go to Perry next week. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe. HennessyEagles.tv. We appreciate you wherever you were, whether you were an OCS fan, Hennessey Eagle fan, Taylor Loudwig fan, or football fan. Thank you for watching. I'm Taylor Loudwig. Your cameraman was Jude Hessen for the second half and Coach Richardson for the first half. Thank y'all. Stay safe. And Eagles go to Perry next week. Tune in right here, same time, 7 o'clock, next Friday. Eagles versus Perry.